Welcome to another episode of an intimate conversation with women of color. I am your host, Deneen L. Garrett, and today I'm solo. I just wanted to take a few minutes just to check in and say hello, to thank you for your commitment to elevating the voices of women of color. To those of you who are subscribed to the podcast, to the YouTube channel, and or to DeneenLGarrett.com, thank you so much. Please continue to listen and watch and share. Help me to reach the millions of women of color to elevate their voices. So today is Sunday, and the weekends for me are self-care. They are about restoring my energy, recovering from the previous week, and being prepared and energized and ready for the week ahead. So for you, make sure you're taking some time for yourself. You're pausing, you're reflecting, you're preparing for the week ahead, and make sure every day you do something that you love. It's a must. So last week when I was talking with Stephen A. Hart, I mentioned a book that I was reading, and I have that book here. It is The Art of Power. What that book is doing for me is helping me to be more mindful, for me to focus on one thing at a time. It's helping me to pause, to reflect, and to be in the here and now. You know, over the years, I've heard people say, hey, be here, in the now, focus, reflect, pause, and those different things. And, you know, I considered it, but didn't really put too much energy into it until now, until I came across this book. And at this point, I'm ready to receive it. And so I am putting it into practice. And I'm really appreciating what I'm learning from the book. One of the things it teaches you is to focus on the one thing. So for an example, if you're making coffee, put all your attention and energy into making coffee. Block everything else out and just focus on that coffee. And then you do that with other things in your life. Focusing on your breath, the breathing in, the breathing out, just being in the here, in the now is really what it's about. And that helps you to be a better individual for yourself and then for others. So I'm thanking my sister because I found the book in her stuff. And it just goes to show that even when your family and friends, your loved ones are no longer here physically, that they still can impact your life in many and different ways. So I'm thanking my sister for that, for finding this book and for me to have this new awakening, if you will. So also want to get your thoughts on the show. Who would you like to see or hear on the show? I want to hear from you. So pop over to DeneenLGarrett.com, leave me a voice message, type a message, email me at DeneenLGarrett@DeneenLGarrett.com. Let me know what you think about the background. As I'm on this journey from panel to podcast to now a show, I'm looking for ways to level up and soar. And so this new creation I put together on Canva. So shout out to Canva. But it's just a little fun in a different background and a way of, catching your attention to those that are watching. And so again, those are just to those who are just listening. Make sure that you pop over to YouTube and check out an intimate conversation with women of color, and you can see what I'm talking about. But you'll notice cats. And so for people who know me, know that I didn't used to like cats. I was always a dog person, but last year, my neighbors abandoned their cat. She adopted me, became pregnant. I took her in, and now I have her and two of her four kittens. So Kat is the mom, Sis is the oldest and the only girl, and Alvin is the boy. And they have brought me so much joy. And they have taught me that you can find love in different ways. They have their own little personalities. Sis recently, after what, about 6 months, is starting to come to me. So she's definitely an independent one, does her own thing, reminds me of myself. But just recently, really starting to come to me. And so that's cute, and I'm loving that. But anyway, so it's Sunday. Um, like I said, self care. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. No is a complete sentence. If you have to start saying it more, make sure you are. Put boundaries in place. People will take um, as much as you let them. So you have to protect your energy, your peace, and say no. And again, put boundaries in place and stick to them. And most importantly, boundaries with yourself, because you have to execute, and you have to implement, and you have to enforce. And so if you're not doing it, nobody else is going to do it. So again, I am the host of An Intimate Conversation with Women of Color. My name is Deneen L. Garrett, and thank you for being a listener. Thank you for watching. Again, shout out to all of my listeners, especially those that are in Germany, Sabine, Slovakia, Petra, and other countries such as Malaysia and Ghana and Senegal, Colombia. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you, and enjoy the rest of your day.